Hey y'all, this is BG Codes and I am bradgarropy. Welcome to the stream this morning. Going to do a couple practice problems before an interview later today. Let's get going. All right, I'm on hacker rank. A left rotation operation on an array shifts each of the array's elements 1 unit to the left. Uh-huh. Okay, N and D. Okay. Yo, morning, Steven. What's going on? Let's see. Okay, my initial thought is just I can split it. I could split it. So let's say 2 rotations to the left. I could split it at 2 and take those and add it to the end. But if there was 10 rotations, that split would have to happen at the modulo of the length of the array so that we would only get what was left over. Because you don't want to go through each and every iteration. You want to just jump to the end. So where's the function? Okay. So I think what we need to do is like we need to modulo the length of A over D Well, okay, let's get the simple solution. So we'll say left half is slice 0 to D. And we'll say right half is going to equal A dot slice D onwards. Let's just log that. And then what we want to do is say, what are we returning? The output. Okay. The rotated array. So the rotated array is going to then equal the right half plus the left half. This is going to work for the easy test cases, but not the hard test cases. Okay, so we'll run this. It'll probably pass for this one, unless I got the slice indices wrong. Okay, it passed for everything. What are the... Yeah, see, N can be lots of things. So if this was 6, my code's going to fail. Oh, actually, okay, that would work. 7 would fail. Yeah. And let's just submit it to see. Like, I know this is going to fail some test cases. For real? Okay. Gotta love that. Oh, because D is inside of N. That's what it was. That was the constraint. So yeah, knowing that constraint, we're good. Okay, let's go back. Okay. Oh, and I got an email. I'm live. Email says I'm live. Okay. There will be 2 arrays of integers. Determine all integers that satisfy the following 2 conditions. The elements in the first array are all factors of the integer being considered. The integer being considered is a factor of all elements in the second array. Oh, I remember this. Okay. There are 2 numbers between the arrays, 6 and 12. So 6 mod 2 is 0. 6 mod 6 is 0. So what's the input again? Okay. So this has to be at least 4. Like, it has to be between this one. The number has to be between this one and this one, right? Because to be a factor, six mod 2 and 6 mod 6. Anything less than that doesn't work. Let me just open Chrome real quick so I can confirm this, right? If we do 2 mod 6, mod 24, yeah, that doesn't work. So the number has to be between here and what's the other bound? And I think there. So the number has to be between those two. Four, 8, 12, and 16. Okay. Yeah. So for every number between 6 and 24, are they sorted? Complete the total. Total X has the following parameters. I'm not sure we can guarantee that. Okay, so step 1, sort the arrays. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to walk from the end of this array to the beginning of this array. So while I is less than or equal to the first element in B, increase I. Let's just do this. A length minus 1. The first one in B. All right. Run the code. So we're walking from 6 to 24, and we're finding, all of the factors. Okay. Okay. And now we'll say, like, now we need to do, like, the check. So for each one, a factor, we'll have to say a dot every So we need to take I modulo item is equal to 0. Now B is the opposite. B, you've got an item here. You want B, or the item, modulo the number that you're on is equal to 0. And now we'll say if we need to like add to some array. So let count is equal to 0 if a factor and b factor. This means that we satisfied the conditions here and here. Then you can say count. Well, let's just actually have the array of numbers, because factors is going to equal an empty array, and we'll just say count.push I, or factors.push I, and then we'll return I.length. But before we do that, let's log it out. Not I. Factors. Okay, let's run the code, see what happens. For 816. Sweet. 2024. Okay, let's go back up. Well, let's submit it, and then if we're all good, we'll get rid of the console logs and be done. Yeah, nice. My brain is working today. I love it. One more time. Okay, sick. All right, I guess we can try a medium one. I'm not very good at these. So basically, it's like a number, how many a number is away from its index. Bro, nobody likes doing data structures and algorithms. I hate it. I have a particular interview coming up that told me they're going to be asking me this kind of crap. And so I'm practicing. But I feel ya. I know. Beyond the easy ones, I struggle to find interest. Because it's not exercising problem solving in your brain necessarily. I feel like it's having to... How do I say it? It's like you're going deep on that one problem, and that will never apply to anything else in what you're doing. But I gotta try to get up to the medium ones. Oh no, you can't compare it to the index where it was supposed to be. Because that's 1, 2, 3. So that one's a 1 off. You would shift it. And you would move to the next number. It would be where it's supposed to be. Then you'd move to the next number. It's 2 off. Yes, that makes sense. Wait, what? No person can bribe more than 2 people, yet it appears 5 has done so? No, he didn't. He bribed 4, and then he bribed 3. That's 2. Wait, I don't understand. This is possible. Okay. I think this is inaccurate. I think it's just if there are more than 3 bribes, period, we're done. Oh, because 5's there. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so I think we're going to have a pointer that's moving, and I think we're going to have a hash map tracking how many bribes per number. And what do we print out? Or too chaotic if someone has bribed more than 2 people. Okay, so we need a hash map. This map is going to be what? A number to a number. So it's a map of like name tag to bribes. We're going to have one pointer I that we're moving through the array. And I think we're just going to go... I guess we'll just do it like this. I less than q.length, I plus plus. So we're going to walk that array. And each time we encounter a number that's not in its space, we can add it to the hash map. So if Q of I does not equal I. We can say, like, this person bribes somebody. So we could say soon. It's this morning. I was just getting my brain warmed up. And then we'll say bribes map then you have to check and see if it's in the bribes map. So if bribes map dot has Q of I, then increase by 1. Else, appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. Otherwise, set to 1. So bribes map dot set Q of I 1. And then we'll increase it by 1. In this case, it's bribes map dot set bribes map dot get Q of I. I wish TypeScript would figure this out. So we'll say if there's bribes count, we'll set Q of I to bribes count plus 1. Okay. Now, this will not be the right answer. Hey, appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. This will not be the right answer, but I just want to see now that we have a hash map of, in our case, it'll only do this once. So what's in the wrong place? 2. Oh, geez. Two, 5, and 1 are in the wrong places. No. Golly, what is the input again? And why did that output twice? Two bribe someone, 5 bribe someone. That's correct. Five, 3, 7, 8, 6, 4. I don't know. This, it's not working out. Let's see. Why is that printing twice? Okay, why is that running twice? Okay, let's start easy. Am I iterating over this correctly? Nope. Step 1, iterate properly. Okay, so this will tell us who bribed people. Okay, we need to make a copy of the array then. We'll say const P is our copy of Q. So we're going to walk through Q. Okay, so we know somebody bribed somebody. We're going to set that in the hash map. And then we're going to swap. So now we're going to say P at this one. P at I. Got 2 arrays. So our current spot is going to swap with the next one. Okay, so we're temporarily storing that. We're putting that there. We're putting that there. We're swapping the 2 values. This is fine. We'll iterate over p.length. Why do we need to copy the array? I don't think we do. This can all be Q. Well, it's taking a long time. Shit.